You wake up. The alarm is blaring. But instead of feeling rested, you feel like you've been run over by a freight train. Your eyelids feel like lead. Your brain feels like it's wrapped in thick, gray cotton. And there's that familiar, tight pressure in your chest. But here's the critical point. Even though you're completely exhausted, you feel strangely wired. Your body is internally screaming for a bagel, a muffin, or an overly sweet latte just to survive the next hour. Listen to me carefully now. You are not lazy. You do not lack discipline. You are hormonally compromised. In this moment, a biological survival alarm is screaming in every one of your cells. Your body thinks it's in a life-threatening crisis simply because you didn't get enough sleep. Most fitness gurus will tell you, push through it. Go to the gym and sweat the fatigue out. They say a calorie is a calorie, but they're wrong. If you follow that traditional advice after a bad night, you trigger a fat storage trap that shuts down your metabolism for the next 24 hours. Today, I'm going to show you how to deactivate that alarm and bring your system back from panic mode into fat-burning mode. The traditional fitness industry has lied to you. It treats your body like a simple calculator. Calories in, calories out. It tells you, if you feel sluggish, move more. Push your limits. Do high-intensity, interval training to boost your metabolism. But today, I'm telling you the harsh truth. When your nervous system is drained, sweat is not a sign of progress. It's a cry for help. Your body is not a calculator. It's a highly sensitive chemical laboratory. And after a bad night, that laboratory is on red alert. If you try to force yourself through a hard workout right now, you are literally pouring gasoline on a burning fire. Your body doesn't understand that you just want to lose a few pounds. It thinks you're running for your life from a predator while simultaneously starving. Instead of burning fat, your system desperately clings to every single energy reserve. Every minute on the treadmill in this state signals your brain to release even more stress hormones. The result? Your metabolism becomes stubborn. You sabotage your progress for the next 24 hours and program your body to store fat directly in the abdominal region. We need to stop fighting our biology and start speaking its language. Imagine your metabolism as the headquarters of a high-tech corporation. On a normal day, the security manager, your cortisol, does a quick morning round. He sees everything is fine and calmly returns to his office. The loading docks for energy, your fat cells, remain closed because there's no emergency. But a night without sleep is like a false fire alarm at 3 in the morning. The security manager is now in full panic. He runs through the hallways screaming and orders all energy vaults to be sealed immediately and hermetically. He doesn't want to spend a single cent because he believes a massive catastrophe is coming. At the same time, he blocks the doors for energy transport. This is the moment your insulin becomes sluggish. Normally, insulin is the key that allows sugar into your cells. But under the influence of too much cortisol, the lock jams. Your body becomes resistant. Sugar can't enter the muscles to be burned, and now it gets even more insidious. The manager radios headquarters demanding immediate emergency rations. These are your hormones, ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin, the hunger signal, spikes, while leptin, the satiety signal, goes completely silent. Your brain isn't craving broccoli. It's screaming for fast glucose. It wants sugar, and it wants it now. What happens to that sugar? Since the cells upstairs are locked, the manager orders all excess to be stacked in the basement. In your body, that basement is visceral fat, the deep fat tissue around your organs. Your blood sugar isn't used, it's stored away. You're not burning fat. You're stockpiling it for a war that doesn't exist. We need to calm this panicked security manager. We need to whisper to him that everything is okay. And we do that using biology, not willpower. This is where your 90-minute easy mode protocol begins. Step 1 is your light anchor. As soon as you can, go outside. It doesn't matter if it's cloudy or sunny. We need 10 to 15 minutes of direct daylight on your retina. Why? Because this light sends a specific signal to the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master clock in your brain. This signal tells the security manager clearly, the night is over, the emergency is canceled. It hits the reset button for your melatonin and helps gently bend your cortisol curve downward for the rest of the day. It's the first step in bringing the building out of red alert. Step 2 is the cortisol buffer. Before you even think about a drop of coffee, drink half a liter of water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt and a splash of apple cider vinegar. It sounds simple, but the effect is powerful. With high cortisol, your kidneys flush out more sodium. That's why you often feel bloated and dehydrated at the same time. The salt replenishes your electrolytes and stabilizes your system. The acetic acid in the vinegar prepares your cells to better handle the blood sugar you'll eat later. And now the golden rule for this morning. No caffeine for at least 90 minutes. I know you want it. You think you need it. But if you pour caffeine into a system that already has pathologically high cortisol levels, you are literally burning out your receptors. You guarantee yourself a total energy crash at 3 p.m. and artificially maintain fat storage. Wait until the natural cortisol surge settles. Give your body a chance to regulate itself before you hit the accelerator. You've used light and hydrated your system. Now it's time to eat, but we do it with strategic precision. Step 3 is protein first. Your brain is screaming for sugar, but we give it safety. When you eat your first meal, start with at least 30 grams of high-quality protein and healthy fats. Think eggs with the yolk. Why? The choline in the yolk is like balm for your liver and your fat metabolism. Protein immediately signals to your brain that the famine is over. It lowers ghrelin levels and silences that panicked hunger. You break the cycle of blood sugar spikes and crashes before it even begins. And now we come to the most important tool. Step 4, the GLUT4 walk. Remember those locked doors in the building? Your insulin this morning is like a bent key that no longer fits the lock. But we have a master key for the back entrance. It's called GLUT4. GLUT4 is a special glucose transporter in your muscles. Normally, it waits for a signal from insulin, but we can activate it directly, without insulin, simply through gentle muscle contraction. Go for a 20-minute walk, but pay attention to one crucial detail. Breathe exclusively through your nose. Mouth breathing signals stress. Nose breathing signals safety. At this moderate pace, your muscles pull sugar directly out of the blood to use as fuel. You lower your blood sugar without increasing your heart rate or releasing more cortisol. You literally let stress drain out of the building while gently turning your fat burning back on. This is the real shortcut to success. Now let go of the guilt. You are not behind just because you didn't fight on the treadmill today. On the contrary, by choosing this path, you are doing more for your long-term health than 1,000 intense workouts under stress ever could. Today, you are teaching your body a vital lesson. You are showing it that it is safe. And this is the greatest secret of biology. Fat loss is not a battle to be won. It is a byproduct of a body that feels safe and well-nourished. When your system senses threat, it clings to energy. When it feels safe, it lets go. You are learning the language of your own biology. This is not about hacking or tricking the system. It's about honoring it. We are leaving behind the no pain, no gain mentality that leaves so many burned out and frustrated. We are playing the long game. We are building a metabolism that is resilient, flexible, and above all, calm. Your only job today is to be kind to your nervous system. One bad night does not define your journey. It is an opportunity to practice a different kind of strength, the strength of recovery. I'm proud of you for listening to what you truly need today instead of what the world demands from you. You chose wisdom over brute force. I'll see you in the next video.